I hope you have your hair up in a bun and you got all your chips next to you, because here is part 2.
You're about to enter the world of Michael Zavala. Now's your chance to turn back.
Get in the back cave, Michael.
Okay.
Don't do Red Bull, do cocoa or something. I can't hear you. Wow, he's Dowie Citizen.
I'm just amazed at what you think about.
This is MZNOW.
Told him, Eric, I said, interestingly enough, y'all have entered the RuPaul's Drag Race fandom bubble in some way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 The fandom has accepted the real estate dolls like one of their own, and now y'all are being booked all over the country doing appearances
Yes.
at the clubs.
Is that mind-blowing to you?
Yes.
That you guys were just doing this to sell houses.
Like in a good way. Like,
you know?
I still like, it's reality, and I'm like, yeah, and this, and we plan and we talk, this is what we're doing, this is what we're gonna do, but at the same time, in real time, it's so surreal. Like, it's almost like I step back and I can almost watch what we're doing when people come to, it's so, it's, I can't even articulate it. It's unique. I'm so grateful, but it's so weird because I'm like, what? We're just like, literally, I was just gonna make a video so I can get some more clients.
Right.
Right.
But I didn't realize it for a minute.
How long ago did you start posting videos?
Like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
2.5 months.
Yeah.
ago.
So our
That's
first
it?
video that
Wow.
started this, because there's other videos before.
Yeah.
But our first video that started this was March 18th,
Okay.
2020.
And did that go viral, the March 18th video?
Yes,
first
the
one.
first
So
one.
how many
Actually, the
people
first
saw
one
that?
We filmed. We were driving to the second house. We filmed that, and our friend Christy Waters was like, "I'll help you out, girl," and she
Yes.
was making the video. We filmed the second one. By the time we got to the third house, it was already done and posted, and we were getting into the third house, and something was happening. And like by the time we finished filming that one, I'm like, "What is like this is?" It was
That
like,
quick.
You know, you feel that energy. You feel like that.
Yeah.
Something took place.
Physically
Yes.
feel like
Yes.
People are sharing and liking and commenting, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and we're like, what? We just
gives
did a
me
video. Like
chills
we've
right now
been selling
thinking
real
about it,
estate for 8 years, and nothing's, you know what I mean? We've been around forever, but all of a sudden, well, I had never been on Instagram or TikTok because I don't want to be on camera.
Grandma.
You know, I'm so self-conscious, so I don't want to be on camera. And so I was all awkward in the first video, but I thought, let's just do it. If we don't do it, we'll never know if we don't try.
And what was the
now-
planning like? Like, did you sit down and go, we're going to do this, or we're just...
We got
Nothing.
the gimbal and the phone and said, let's just go do it. Because if we don't just start, we're never going to do it. We're going to overthink
true.
it. Just do the first one and we'll just learn as we
just
go.
do what we're gonna do, whatever
But-
comes out. And so the first thing that came out.
Yes, the dolls.
I can't
I
get
love that.
enough.
But I really want to say how appreciative we are of all of our Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and social media
yeah, 'cause
followers
it's
and
not us, it's
friends.
them.
They mean the world. It means so much. It's gonna make me cry. But they come up to us in person and they say how much it means to them, and now we're
Yes.
opening doors for them, and
Yeah.
it's so sweet. I'm sorry.
I love that, but it's true. Y'all have really tapped into something so amazing. And how are y'all acclimating to fame? Because it's so fast.
Feels natural. I was
No,
just kidding.
it is so
No, it's like, in all honesty, it feels like, yeah, this is right. And in that same breath, it also feels like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We're just
I
being
can't believe, like,
ourselves.
and so she always jokingly says, like, you go mute because, like, people are like, and it's not that. So I'm an only child, so I talk to myself a lot in my head, you know. And
Yes.
I love to be alone. So when things are happening, I'm processing it and having the conversation with myself. So externally, I guess it looks like I go mute. So people come up to us and say something, and I'm thinking and saying all this stuff, and
Not a
and it just looks
we
like
were she had a listing in Austin, so I said, well, let's go to Austin and film there. And then, you know, we were in Austin and we were just walking down. That was after our like first video, and we were thinking, well, maybe somebody will recognize us because we get all these comments on
didn't think
TikTok.
like
But that was after the first video, and so we're walking down the street in Austin, and some people rolled down the window and they're like, "Are you the real estate dolls? Or you sell real estate?" And Cassandra's like,
I literally just
Mute.
looked at them and
She's
she's like,
like,
yeah, hi, blah, blah. You know, and if you'll notice, if you'll see us, like, observe us in public and she's the one like, yeah, they're talking more. And I'm just like, you know,
Like-
taking it all in. And so I just stayed.
Not a word, not a peep.
I
not
was
like,
having a
yeah,
whole damn
hi.
conversation in my head.
And they're like, hi.
I
They're
was
like, oh, they're
literally like,
we saw you
holy
on
shit,
TikTok,
I
and
was-
she's just not a peep. She's just like, and I'm like,
But
hi.
in my head, I was thinking, like, I was just thinking if somebody would ever look at me on the street, what would it feel like? This is what it feels like. These people see that. Wow, you know, that's what's going on in my head. And then they drive off, and she was like, "Girl, you didn't even say hi." And I'm like,
Acknowledge
"Didn't?"
them. Oh
Like,
my
I
God.
really just had a full
Her mind's
conversation.
going 90, and but we are so grateful for everyone who follows us, and you know we really appreciate it, and they tell us how much it means to them, and we hear you, and we
Yeah.
really appreciate it. You know they tell us, I don't know if you know, but it means the world what we're doing just for us being out there being ourselves, and we're so grateful. We want everyone to know we really really do appreciate
Yeah,
it.
if there's anybody out there watching and I've ever seemed rude or not responsive, it's not that I am. I'm
We're
so
in shock.
sweet. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm in shock and I'm processing it. Because people say, like, thank you so much. You changed my life. I
Yes.
stopped doing sex work because you inspired me and I'm going to get a job. You
Yeah.
opening the doors.
Wow.
Thank you for doing the fight for us. And at the time, I'm just looking at them each time like I don't
really?
even know what
We're
you're
just
talking about.
being
Like,
ourselves.
but I
Yes.
guess externally,
You
it's something-
are-
it appears as something different.
Y'all are the Madonnas for these kids.
Yeah.
Y'all are the Madonnas for these kids. And speaking of all the fame and the attention all over social media, because everything y'all touch is turning to gold. Where is the most unique place you've been recognized that you were like, what in the world?
I know.
Tell us.
Central Park at a pizza shop.
Oh, yeah.
And this nice guy just walks over and we just want everyone to know, if you see us, please say hi. We don't mind. If you want a picture, we don't mind. Say hi to us. It's no problem. You're not bothering us. But
And they smell beautiful.
oh,
thank
thank you.
you.
You smell good. And we were just having pizza after the John Hill show and in Central Park, and you know, not even in the neighborhood. And this guy just walks up and says, "Excuse me, you know, I don't want to interrupt, but are you the real estate doll?"
Yeah, that was
Wow.
weird. In the middle of Manhattan. I thought,
Yes.
like, when we were flying to New York, we had the John Hill show planned. We were going anyway, and then we got that booked, and we had to push our trip a day. And like, I thought, you know, this is New York. Everybody's too cool for school. Nobody's
They're not
gonna
going to know
yeah.
us. And
Oh,
everybody
they do.
Yeah.
Baby, New York,
Yes.
let us have it. One of my besties, one of our good friends, he was there, and his work friends and coworkers, his boss was there, and we were at Le Bon one night anyway. So they escorted us up. It was all planned, and they invited us there. And when we got there, he said, "Y'all can't do this alone anymore. You need security, and you need a team, and you like."
So many people
It
just
was
come up.
insane, yeah. But we're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we busted away from our, you know, we had a little
VIP
table, and and we were like, we're gonna go upstairs because it was fun up there, like a rooftop. You could see Jersey. So we busted away.
Yes.
When we came back, that's when he's like, "Y'all can't do that anymore. Like, you can't.
can't
This is
be
too
on your
dangerous.
own."
Like, you can't even get through this club. They had to pull you through, and y'all just left. You know, like, and I'm like, well, we're just having fun. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
And meanwhile,
so
3 months ago, you could have done it.
Yeah.
You know what I
3
mean?
months ago, we
Yeah.
could have.
Yeah.
Nobody could have given a shit. We wouldn't have gotten into Le
Yeah.
Bon on a Tuesday. You know, like
No.
yeah.
They would have been like, who are you?
Which I think is really important for a lot of different reasons. But one reason, I always tell people, if you have a business, you have to create content. You have to put it out there. Look what happened to you guys.
Social
Yeah.
media is free advertising.
Yeah.
I thought it was for kids. I
Right.
thought it was for kids.
And you didn't want to do the camera because you were shy. And look what happened.
But we use social media, like mostly Facebook and Instagram for, like, we were successful in real estate in our own right.
Right.
Not this.
Not
So,
like this.
yeah, this is next level.
Yeah.
But everything, you know, and I'm super spiritual, so it's going to get woo woo, but like everything is, like, you know, I think we get here with a whole planned out journey. And so this was just part of it. And this is the time. We've been friends for 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And so
But you're only
But we're only
21.
30.
Yeah.
Exactly.
21, so
Exactly. We're born.
I mean, gosh, you were in Britney Spears' music video.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but you know, like, what is a chance? Like, you know, we met each other in our late teens. We, you know, we hung out for a while, did things, you know, not parted ways, but, you know, did our own thing, came back together, did our own thing. And then she gets into real estate. I'm thinking, like, I want to get into real estate. I had a salon. I lost that. I went into the beauty industry. I couldn't take it anymore. I got to work. I was like, I'm so miserable. I need to start doing real estate, but there's no space for me. She called me like, hey, I'm doing it. And then I started our renewal dates for our licensor to the day, 1 year apart. And then here we are.
Here we are.
Wow.
And I want everyone to know, like anybody watching, because I know it may seem like, oh, I can't do it. Some people may think that they can't do it. I know that people are feeling that now they can because they see us. But I want everyone to know that, any of us can do anything that we want to do. If, real estate's not for everybody, but if you're interested in it and you want to do it, there's no reason why any of us can't do anything that we want to do. Real estate or anything else.
I mean, do y'all want 3 cars like this?
Well, I'm also and $6. Yeah. Well, I'm also budget conscious because I've lost.
You're risk averse a little bit, right?
Yeah. So truly successful people lose everything a few times. Like there are challenges. So I've gone through that. I've lost a business. I've lost everything a couple of times.
Yeah.
So and that's not a failure. It's just part of my successful journey.
Yeah.
It teaches you to appreciate when the times are high more. I think.
Yeah. So yes, I have 3 cars and they're nice, but
she'll
I did
have 3
get good
more
deals on it.
in the next 6 months.
But she'll never have a Flintstone car.
Okay.
But baby,
now that's a classic.
I've driven them. You know what? I've had to pop the on my little 8600. I've had to roll down a hill and pop the clutch to start it.
Yeah.
I've had to my Ford Taurus in the early 90s. I've had the cars that I've gotten stranded everywhere. I've been there and I've done that and it's
my first car didn't have power steering. I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm really manly.
Yeah.
So you had the Flintstone car.
I'm like, no, they don't tell you that. I'm like, I'll take this one. I'm like, I get home. Oh, there's no power steering and no AC. Great.
Oh, I love this so much. Going back to childhood real quickly, I have this weird theory. The Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. Was that your favorite movie growing up?
I've never seen it.
Really? Wow. Well, there goes my theory.
He was trying out his mentalist trick.
I'm going to explain why. In my life, I have so many amazing trans friends and I love them so much. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them, the majority have told me that Little Mermaid was their favorite movie growing up.
probably. Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say probably because the mermaid is so feminine and beautiful, but different and not a normal girl. So trans people probably relate to that unknowingly.
Yeah. So that's why I thought I'd ask you, just like I asked lesbians, I'm like, is your favorite beer Dos Equis? Because I noticed a lot of lesbians are always drinking Dos Equis. Now I'm like, I clocked you, Brenda.
Okay.
Well, I guess in our time, because we're, how old we are,
We're
my obsession as a small kid was Joan Rivers, Dynasty. That was my jam. I had the Joan Rivers,
She is Dynasty.
Alexis,
Yes.
puzzle, that was my gig. And when I see all those old school things on Instagram and all those why are you so grand? This is who raised me, and it's her, from Dynasty or whatever. That was my obsession.
The champagne is
furs and the hair.
burned.
Well, that's why my hair is the
Big
champagne
hair.
is burned. Perhaps
The champagne
you don't have
is
that.
burned.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? I can't get enough of that crap. Every time it comes out on TikTok, I'm like, oh,
The champagne
this is so good.
She
The
is
girls.
Joan Collins.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, did I say Joan Collins or say Joan Rivers?
Oh, she said Joan Rivers. She
My
meant
bad.
Joan
Yeah,
Joan Collins.
Yeah, I meant Joan Collins. My bad.
I'm Joan Rivers.
Oh, I live.
Yeah, I just clocked that I said the wrong name. But yeah, Joan Collins was
Joan
my
Collins.
jam. Yeah,
Did you like Dallas as well? The show Dallas?
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my jam. And I
I
lived
love
out by
Dallas.
Bernie, so all the wealthy ladies in Bernie look a
Look like
certain
Dallas.
way, and so that's why I am all glammed up all the time. That's why I have big hair and wear jewelry, and I just emulated who I looked up to as a child. And we weren't wealthy, we weren't that well off as kids, but I grew up in an area that was surrounded by wealth, uber wealth. So that's all I knew. And then I would be with friends and I came home and I was like, this is very different. So my grandfather got into the States from Mexico in the 20s or 30s. And so where we live, the road we live off of is named after the person my grandfather used to work for.
Wow.
So he got land from that man.
So have you ever had a fried bologna sandwich?
Oh, baby, yes.
I love fried bologna. It turns into a little bubble.
Yeah, because we weren't rich growing up, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I
you
can put
saw
an
it
egg in
growing
there.
up. So as an adult now, and I have a little bit of my own money, that's just who I am, because of that,
So important question.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know, where do the real estate dolls see themselves in the next 5 years?
Rich. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah.
Yes. I'm just kidding. No, but
In
we all
Monaco.
deserve to be rich. All of us, everybody watching, and all of us deserve everything that we want in life. But where do we see
I mean, in 5 years, that's always, a question people ask, but I think in 5 years, it's just going to be halfway to my next step, because there's so much that can happen. Still have a couple of lifetimes left. I'm only, just
You're only
half a-
21.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a half a century almost. But, okay, so I say
TV? A TV show?
Definitely TV.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes. Definitely TV.
I can see it.
I love the energy coming from this booth right here, Michael.
Thank you.
You know, I can say this year, after all this happening, it has been the most like, oh yeah, I feel more than ever in a long time where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And like this is taking me. So I went to college I was a mass communications major. Like this was my jam. And then, well, things happen. You know, my grandparents passed away. I got depressed, started partying more, then just got into hair and makeup and that whole thing. And it just like full circle brought me back to this. So yeah, I feel like living out that part that was supposed to happen before.
Yeah, you can't outrun your destiny.
Yeah.
And speaking of reality TV, when the reality TV show happens,
We'll shoot it. We got a camera.
It doesn't even have to be a reality. It can be a real show.
what would the theme song be?
Ooh.
Like the Golden Girls.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Yes, and the house says no.
I can see that.
I don't know.
Oh God, that's a
Something
good
gay.
question. I mean, with like a thug life.
Madonna, of course.
Who would you book to sing your theme song?
Oh, someone. I don't know.
She said, Madonna, bitch.
Well, Madonna, I'll have to call her and ask. I'm just kidding.
She's like, Miss Jamie, I'm already there.
Oh, no.
With her British accent.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
would
That's a great
live.
question. I've never thought of that. TV for sure. Yeah, I would love to just wherever it takes me. You know, like, I always envision myself younger behind the camera, but now I realize that the world has put me in front of it.
Oh, yes, and there's no escaping it now. I hope y'all have your name copywritten, by the way.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank
Yeah,
you
so
for
don't try
asking.
it.
You can't get it.
They're smart, honey.
yeah.
Right,
The dolls are dolling
The dolls-
24/7.
Yes, we're darling. I think what I would like to see for us is to have brokerages across the country with our branding, and not necessarily the real estate dolls branding, but with our own company, and to have sponsor agents across the country that want to get into real estate and want to be able to be themselves and make money and and thrive.
Maybe like an education.
Well, yeah,
thing for that
because,
too?
I feel like so many of us, when trans people or LGBT people are given an opportunity, we can do amazing things, and we want to provide that opportunity for other people to thrive in real estate or really, anything they want to do. But I would love to take over the country with brokerages, just like every other major brokerage out there, but for the dolls.
You're speaking it into existence. Yesterday when we were at the because I had the pleasure of meeting the dolls yesterday, you guys, and we were at a beautiful function, and a lot of the people that showed up were in the real estate world.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to one of them, and she happens to be trans. And I said, you would make an amazing real estate doll Dallas chapter. I think y'all are onto something so genius that it's going to change
That's
the
a
world.
great idea.
Yeah.
And I can already see y'all teaching around the world,
Yeah.
being on stages around the world.
Yeah.
Honey, producers, directors, everybody who is
You
out
won't even
there
sell
watching
houses
this.
anymore.
No, baby. They'll be given to you. Okay.
And trans people are very strong and resilient, and we can do anything because we have to work harder and we have to be stronger and tougher and have thicker skin. So people that don't know, if you don't know any trans people or you whatever, you need to hire us, you need to call us, you need to give us an opportunity because we will show you that we can hustle better than anyone.
And if you're having trouble with your look, your hair, your mug, you really need to contact. You really need to contact.
I
the
feel
doll.
like now people have such access to everything online, so they can figure it out. But
Well-
back in the day, baby, she looked busted.
Well,
I looked
Cassandra, you
rough.
don't look busted now, and I just had to tell y'all while y'all here. What I love about your videos is, as all this has been taking off, is that the hair is getting bigger, the nails are getting longer. It's kind of like when Selena was coming into more money, the mug, the eyebrows
All
were
of a
higher.
sudden, her butt got bigger. Okay. Whoops.
Selena, we knew the cash was coming in. I love that. Well, real estate dolls. While we're celebrating Pride Month right now, what advice do y'all have for the LGBT community who's just living watching this?
Just to be yourself and not. I'm gonna put it into the negative context. Just to be proud and know that you're worthy, and we're all okay. You know,
Yes.
like
Life is good. Don't let negativity come into your life from the outside and bring us down, because that's what people want. They want to bring us down. They can't erase the dolls. They can't get rid of the LGBT community. They can take the word diversity and inclusion and try to get rid of that, but they can't get rid of us. And so don't let anyone bring you down, because we are the diversity and inclusion. Just by being ourselves, you don't even have to talk about it. Just by living as your true self, that is the strength that our whole community needs, and all the rest is just noise.
Oh, honey, LGBT, and that's the T. Literally.
Yeah, you manifest what you obsess. So if you obsess on that, that's what you're going to keep getting back in life. And so I think another reason people gravitate towards us, because we're just living in the positivity that we see, and people kind of unexpectedly are drawn to our videos because we're projecting that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
They can't bring us down. They want us to be scared and running away and leaving the country.
Oh,
No,
God,
we're staying right here. You can't get rid of us.
Amen. And kids out there, look, listen. If someone is trying to bring you down, you're already way above them.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Real Estate Dolls.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks for joining us on this home tour today.
Okay, and don't forget, the
dolls do it better.
I love y'all. Thank
Love
y'all
you.
for being here.
Thank you,
I
Chris.
wish y'all all the success in the universe. Y'all are phenomenal, and keep it up. I can't get enough.
Thank you, Chris. We
Thank
love
you so much. We're so
Love y'all.
grateful.
Happy Pride.
Thank you. Happy Pride.
Thank
See
you.
y'all next time.
Happy Pride.
This is MZ Now, online at mznow.tv. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MZ Now.